As you're already aware, MavSync has a lot of different modules that allow you to perform a lot of different functions. If asked what my favorite one would be, it would definitely be the Forms module. And this is because it allows you to gather information both internally within your organization and also externally from community and people who are not MavSync or MSU members. So within your organization's portal, go ahead and click Forms on the left-hand side. From here, I just want to first highlight that you do have several forms that are pushed out community-wide into each organization's portal. This is the special event checklist that you need to fill out with scheduling, student food development application if you want to use the kitchen in the Multicultural Center, fundraising request form. You get 3 fundraising opportunities on campus per semester. You fill that out here. And then potluck social permit if your group is trying to do a potluck on campus. So just know that those are there for every portal. Now back to creating a form. Click Create at the top right-hand corner, and we're just going to create a test one so I can show you all the different functions. Here you type directions within the description so the user knows what they should do. Create page, I'm just going to put questions, and then here you add questions. So you have a bunch of different elements or forms of questions that you can ask. So single line is just that. Type in name. If you want the answer to be required, go ahead and do that. You can also add directions underneath it. And done. So add question, multiple line. This would actually be for any question you need to ask that would require a long response. So I'm just going to say share a story. Done. Now they have a lot of space to answer. Then you've got multiple choice, and here you have a few elements. For checkboxes, this one, just as it says here, allows people to choose more than one option. So which celebrities do you like? Require an answer, and we'll just say C1, but pretend that I'm putting people in here. C2, C3, and obviously those stand for celebrity. Done. They can check more than one option. Now, for multiple choice, if you only want them to be able to choose one option, you can hit radio or drop down, and as it says here, users can only select one. So I'm going to say, do you like pizza? Requiring an answer, obviously the choices are yes, no, and done. Now we can add logic to this question later, and I'll show you how to do that. So if they answer yes, you can provide more questions, and no, and so on. Also, you've got payment. This module here, we actually don't want you to use at this time. The university is not comfortable with it, so we're going to move on. Upload, this would be just like when you upload a resume or something to an application. If you want them to upload a document, go ahead and choose that one and say what to upload here. Then you've got additional elements. You can supply terms and conditions. So if this is some sort of waiver or form where they have to agree to certain terms, you literally can create those here. Put whatever the terms and conditions are, and then require an answer, and done. So now they'll have to agree to whatever you've put here. Then under additional elements, you have reviewer. If you need someone who to actually get the email to review and approve the form that people are submitting, you can do that here. So enter reviewer email. So enter advisor's email, like we do for the RSO recognition forms, and then done. So then once you put the email here, it shoots them an automatic email. Then add question. We've got a few more to cover. Date and time is just that. So date, require, done. And you have to require both of those, and then additional elements, contact information. So contact information for supervisor. Require, done. And then they just pull all this information. Now, remember I said you can add logic. So for the pizza one, question number 4, we're going to add another page. So add page, and I'm going to say Q4. And then I want to know what kind of pizzas they like. So what kinds of pizzas do you like? Require an answer. Done. Now they can supply that. So to actually create the logic, if they answer yes, you go here. Logic. This page will be shown if, for the do you like pizza, is equal to yes. Accept and done. Then save it. Okay, now the last thing you have to do with your form is actually go to settings here at the top, and you have to choose who you want it to be viewable to. If it's for the public because it's a survey and you want them to fill out information and be able to share the link with them, you click that one. If it's just for the MSU community, click this one. They have to be a MavSync member. And then if it's just your community, click that one. Or selected groups within your community that you've created under your People tab. I'm just going to say it's open to RSOs. Now I have the choice to make notified admins. So these individuals, whoever I pick, can be notified upon submission of a form. And these are just my admins of this portal. Scoring, this is something that we actually won't get into in this tutorial. But then you've got custom messaging. So for here, once they submit the form, you can actually decide if you want a certain message to actually just immediately pop out to them. So I might just say, thanks for your submission. And then save. Now everything's saved, and then from here I hit publish. So now my form is public, and someone can begin the form. To share it, I go back to my form module here, click on it, and then I've got the share right here. I can copy and paste this link into anything or use this HTML stuff to incorporate into my website if I would like. You also can share through social media. Click here. You'll have generate QR code. You can create a QR code for it, share on your Facebook page, post to Twitter, or copy and paste this hyperlink here and submit that into an email as well. You just as might as well do it here though. Okay, so that's how you build a form. If you have any questions, stop by the RSO office in CSU 173.